Since I suck at being a hider in hide and seek, I decided today I would try to blend in with the seekers as a hider by using this red vest. Hopefully nobody spots me. In red light, green light, I would have to avoid people more so they don't recognize me later in hide and seek. The game had started and unlike most people, I stayed back. I did this so I'm not as easy to spot. After waiting 30 seconds, I finally decided to go. I ended up making it to the end without any issues or any players pointing me out. I then went to this corner of the map and did the campfire emote so it is less obvious I have the red vest on. Once the round finally ended, I did the same strategy as before to make my red vest less obvious to others. After not being spotted, I quickly took my picture and headed to Dalgona. I got the umbrella cookie and completed it with ease as usual. I hid in a corner once again, and then before I knew it, it was time for lights out. I got myself a fork to defend myself with. Then I hid on one of the bunks for the rest of the night. It was time to vote. As expected, hide and seek won. Just in case some people spotted me, I am going to change my clothing color when the round starts. I will also be using my fork to look like a knife, so I look less suspicious. It was now time for me to get my role. As I had hoped for, I got blue. As soon as the round started, I changed my clothing color to red so people won't recognize me and will hopefully ignore me when they see the color red. I stood where the seekers usually spawn and pretended I got red. Just seconds later, they all spawned in. As I had planned, none of them had spotted me at all. I split off from the big group I was with and started looking for hiders with some others. Me and this guy found a room with hiders in it. We broke the door and I started to chase one of the hiders to make it look like I'm a real seeker. The guy fell for it and started running for his life. I ended up losing him and running around the map without running into any problems. My plan had worked and I survived the whole round. However, I ended up dying to this guy while AFK later on in the game. On my second attempt, I repeated every step once again. I waited in red light, green light, hid in corners and chilled in lights out. Then it was time for hide and seek again. This time was different. I didn't get to try out my plan and got red. I left out of anger and tried again. My third attempt was very different. Although this time nobody spotted me right away, within just a few seconds I was spotted and had to run away quickly. I escaped and changed my clothing color once again, but this time to yellow so I look like a completely different person. After watching this guy get killed, I then ran around trying to find people. I ended up finding this guy who didn't even notice I was a hider. However, just after that friendly interaction, this guy found out I was a hider and started to kill me. I ran as fast as I could but didn't make it. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more like this one.